Hello everyone, Scotty Mills back online. Welcome back to the channel. So I want to talk about Rupert Lowe's Restore Britain movement and the direction in which he's taken his movement forward. I haven't made a video talking about it in a very long time. It's been kind of sitting in the corner of my mind, in a lot of people's minds actually. It's not been covered too much on social media platforms except on X, but and I guess the podcast Lotus Seaters. But in light of what Elon Musk has done to fully endorse Rupert Lowe's efforts to shine light on the grooming gangs, develop a proper inquiry, and to attempt to dismantle Keir Starmer's regime, his stranglehold over the government and the truly dictatorial, totalitarian governing kind of style of the Labour Party. I think it's very important to talk about Restore Britain and what's Rupert Lowe's vision of kind of saving the United Kingdom to get Labour out and to secure a victory at the next general election away from the Labour Party. How is he going to do that? Now, I heard him come up on Talk TV and talk about all this stuff. He says all options are on the table. We might affiliate with the Tory party, we might affiliate with Advance, whichever party most closely aligns with our policies and our vision. He might also start up a new party. He might just make Restore Britain a political party further down the line. The way he was describing it, I just think that actually would be a mistake. Because wouldn't that actually really like split the vote? You know, we're edging closer and closer towards the general election. You end up splitting the vote. Why don't you connect and coalesce with Advance? Unite the two entities together so that the brilliant minds and ideas coming from within Advance and coming from within Restore Britain, both of them just unite together so that we can get this movement up and running into a formal official political party. Advance UK are already edging closer to 30,000 members. They're going to launch on the 27th of September. All of this is official, so why delay that kind of uniting? Why delay that potential to defeat Labour? And you know, if Restore Britain was to officially turn into a political party, well then further down the line, we're 2 years away from the general election in 2027, you'd have to contend with both reform and, by the time Advance UK has gotten the ground up and running and they're already in the motions, you're contending with Advance as well. So you're contending with yourself, Reform and Advance. That would effectively, I'd say, not split the vote, but it would split party political affiliation. Should I, for example, I'm a voter, should I align with Restore Britain or should I align with Advance? Would Advance UK and Ben Habib have to switch over completely their assets, their infrastructure over to Restore Britain and unite together in that way? I just think there's no point, because Advance UK has already got the infrastructure, we've got the visions, and we've got exactly the same visions and policies that Restore Britain has. We want a sovereign United Kingdom that stands unequivocally and unapologetically for freedom of speech, democracy, and obviously deportation of illegal immigrants. I don't think Ben Habib disagrees in any way, shape or form when it comes to tackling illegal and legal migration in the same way that Rupert Lowe does. I just don't understand. You know, a lot of people are getting frustrated and disappointed. Now I understand why Paul Thorpe made that video talking about Rupert Lowe, because it's very odd, you know, hearing it from him talking in this way. He was asked about Advance UK and what he thinks about Ben Habib's political party. Well, he was saying that it's not even an official party yet, so I'm just going to hold the line. He has this kind of, I can sense this kind of hesitation in Rupert Lowe's kind of tonality when he's describing Advance UK. I think he's probably playing this strategically and tactfully just to wait for Advance UK to get the proper infrastructure and to vet and to kind of observe the view of the general public, whether they're keen and eager to jump straight away onto Advance UK. We're already seeing it from you know, the likes of Tommy Robinson and people who are prominent on the social media platforms. We've got a lot of people actually joined. We got Nick Buckley, he's joined Advance. We got plenty of people. We've had Richard, not Richard Inman, but Richard's the leader of the Great British National Strike. He's joined Advance as well. So there's a lot of prominent names out there who are on our side of the movement who joined Advance. So it's just that final, I think that big obstacle is Rupert Lowe jumping onto Advance. He also mentioned potentially joining up with the Tories. I think that would be a major mistake as well, because how can you convince a large proportion of the general public to vote for the Tories? You know, those diehard kind of Rupert Lowe supporters. If you affiliate yourself with the Tories, what makes you have the capability to convince them that despite 14 years of absolutely dismal Tory failure, we're just going to jump on the Tories because Rupert Lowe says so? You know, I'm sure I know that there are good Tories in that party. Suella Braverman, I've commended her and shared my compliments towards her. And there's plenty of people in the Tory party that I think, you know, Nick Timothy and Katie Lamb, they have the right views and the right opinions, but the Tory party is done. I think it's just at this point it's finished. Why would you connect yourself with a dead party? It's a completely dead brand. They have no chance of revitalizing the party unless there's major drastic change from within the party and getting rid of some bad actors within that party. So I'm just really, a lot of people are on my side, are on the same kind of wavelength as me making this video, is that we're all just hoping and praying that Rupert Lowe connects with Advance and joins up with Ben Habib's party. Because what's the point of dividing? Like, he made it clearly on Talk TV that he wanted to unite people together, but sooner or later you're gonna have to join a political party. We can't deliver the changes necessary in order to save this country without an official entity that enters through Parliament on the political level. A movement is not going to bulldoze its way through Parliament, is it? So I think the only option is Advance UK. There's nothing that we disagree with. Just let me know what you think down in the comments, because that's just my view. So yeah, that's what I think. But anyway, share your comments and your opinions down below. It's Guardian Most clocking out. I'll see you in the next one. Restore Britain is it's becoming a lot more interesting to see Elon Musk and his endorsement, and we just have to see what happens. So I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.